Have you noticed something strange? People have more information than ever, more AI, more productivity tools, more ways to make money. Yet somehow, more people feel completely lost. If you've been asking yourself, why does it feel like everyone else knows where they're going except me? You're asking the wrong question. The real question is, why are so many people feeling this way at the same time? The answer starts with something most of us do within 5 minutes of waking up. Imagine waking up on a Monday morning. Before you've even brushed your teeth, your phone has already shown you 3 people buying houses, someone your age making 6 figures with AI, another person traveling the world, and a headline saying an entire industry might disappear in the next few years. You haven't even started your day, and already your brain feels behind. Now imagine repeating that every single morning. This isn't just a comparison, it's overload. For most of human history, people compared themselves to a small circle, family, neighbors, coworkers. Today, your brain compares itself to millions of people before breakfast. No wonder so many people feel like they're losing their direction, because when you're looking in every direction, you stop walking on your own. And that's only the first layer of the problem, because what happens after that is even more damaging. Here's something nobody talks about. You don't just have to choose a career anymore, you have to choose among hundreds. You don't just have to learn one skill. Every week someone tells you there's another skill you'll need. Learn AI, learn coding, start a business, build a personal brand, invest, create content, network, optimize, scale. Every piece of advice sounds urgent. And because all of it seems important, your brain can't decide where to begin. The result isn't laziness, it's paralysis. You keep researching, saving videos, buying courses, waiting until you feel ready. But clarity almost never comes before action. It usually comes because of action. But even if the world stopped overwhelming you tomorrow, there would still be one battle left to fight. Long before smartphones, before social media, and before algorithms competed for our attention, the Stoics understood something about the human mind. We suffer most when we try to control everything. Today, that lesson feels more relevant than ever. You can't control what AI changes next. You can't control the economy. You can't control algorithms. You can't control what other people achieve this year. But notice what happens when you stop trying. Suddenly, your attention comes back to something much smaller and much more powerful. Your next decision. Not your entire future, just your next honest step. The modern world constantly asks, where will you be in 5 years? Stoicism asks a different question. What is the right thing to do today? That question is quieter, but it's also one you can actually answer. It sounds simple, but there's one reason most people still can't do it. Many people aren't exhausted because they're working too hard. They're exhausted because they're carrying too many unfinished identities. Part of them wants to be an entrepreneur. Another part wants stability. Another wants to travel. Another wants approval. Another just wants peace. Every day, these versions compete with each other. And by night, you're tired, not because you did too much, but because your mind never stopped negotiating. Real peace doesn't begin when your schedule gets lighter. It begins when your priorities become clearer. The Stoics didn't believe in doing everything. They believed in doing what mattered and letting go of the rest. That idea feels almost rebellious in 2026. And once you understand this, feeling lost starts to make a lot more sense. So if you've been feeling lost lately, don't assume something is wrong with you. You are trying to find direction in a world designed to keep your attention moving. The answer isn't to consume more advice. It's to pause long enough to hear your own thoughts again. Close one tab, silence one notification, finish one meaningful task, call one person you care about, take one walk without your phone. A meaningful life rarely changes all at once. It changes through small choices, repeated long enough to become who you are. And maybe that's what finding yourself has always meant. Not discovering someone new, but returning to the person you were before the world convinced you to become everything else. Remember, the world will still be loud tomorrow, and your job isn't to silence it. It's to become someone who isn't controlled by it. If that's the life you're building, I'll see you in the next video.